What's up, guys? It is John Muscarello from Side Hustle Experiment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I know a lot of you are. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller. I also sell a little bit on eBay, mostly use books and media, and I'm really getting into online arbitrage now. And on this channel, we talk about everything reselling on Amazon and eBay, how you guys can make extra money doing so, whether you're just getting started or already have an established business. In today's video, I am going to answer a question from an Instagram follower. I asked, what are you struggling with the most in your business? I'd love to help. And this question was how to use a credit card. They're struggling with how I could use a credit card, pay it off every month, and still grow my business. They're really struggling with that. So, this is a really great question. I know a lot of people say, hey, just use your credit card, use your credit card. And that's all good and great. But I'm kind of always shy to recommend doing that. I do think, in a way, it is a good method. I put all my stuff on credit cards, but I also, at any given time, can clear all the balances of my credit cards. So I'm gonna say I have a couple of tips for them, about three. But first, I'll get into a story. This Q4, um, I was talking to a lot of people. I'm new to OA, and a lot of people are telling me to buy certain items, and I did buy those items, and they were a little speculative. I put them on my credit card, and you know what? They didn't sell. I was banking on Amazon going out of stock, and they did not. So I had to pay for those items that were on the credit card, even though I didn't get the money back from Amazon. So this is a very prime example why, even though you think it's a really great thing and it's really going to happen, it's not always going to happen. So here are a couple of things you could do for this. Two, number one, you want to buy fast moving inventory. You don't want to buy a lot of speculative stuff. You want to buy stuff that, hey, will really, really move quickly. And you want to move things that have a very, very padded profit margin. So for example, when I'm buying items, I'm looking for $4 to $5 profit per item. I will go down to like two or three if it's really, really quick. I think it will move quickly. But I do like every product I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, I can make $5 to $6 on this. The Keepa says the 90-day price is where it's at now. I look at the Keepa graph. If I see it's lower than a 9-day price, I'm like, okay, if it dropped to that, I'd still be making $2 to $3. I like this. I'm going to give a chance on it. And then I do a test buy of usually about 10 items. It really depends on how expensive it is. So buying, or you could just buy like really, really quick moving items that you're making $1 or $2 on. I don't 100% recommend that, but it is possible, and it could help you build up cash flow as you go along because you'd be moving them very quickly. Number two, you can merge and fulfill inventory. So, for those who don't know, when you do merch fulfilled, that means you, as the merchant, when something sells, you're responsible for sending it to the customer. So, if I have this pen listed as merch fulfilled on Amazon and you decide to buy it, I have to ship this pen to you. Fulfilled by Amazon means I would send this pen to Amazon, and if you bought it, Amazon would send it to you. The benefits of merchant fulfilled is that you get paid faster just because you don't have to wait for your item to get to Amazon. You're not paying upfront shipping to Amazon. Like, so when I send these pens, I have to pay UPS label that comes right out of my account balance right away. So I'm just waiting for it to get to Amazon. I'm waiting for it to get checked into Amazon. But if I just sold this right away, um, I would get the money right away as soon as it gets to the person. So you'd be cutting probably like a week or two lead time off of that just by doing that. Obviously, it depends on check-in times at your warehouse and all that other stuff. But merchant fulfilling could be a good option. Number three, I would say you could supplement the items you're buying with, if you're just doing Amazon, I don't exactly know your model. Maybe you could work in like doing local flips, going to thrift stores where you're buying, something for $2 or $3 and selling it for $30 or $40, right? There's a much bigger profit margin in there. You could really get the cash, recoup, start building that up, and then you could buy other inventory for Amazon. Um, I know some people don't like to do that, but I know I'm starting to see a lot of people who are getting started um, doing this method. or they're buying things on eBay, that's used items on eBay that sell for more used on Amazon. I do not like that personally because I don't want to have to test all this stuff. But again, like this is an option to keep your business moving, keep the cash flowing using a credit card. Um, so yeah, and the last thing I would say is, when everyone gets started, cash flow is an issue. Also, when you're growing, cash flow is an issue. But eventually, once you get moving, rocking and rolling, cash flow, I mean, hopefully won't be as big an issue. I mean, it could always be an issue if you just want to keep growing. But eventually, you should be, if you're buying the right stuff, having more money in the bank coming in that more than your credit card payment that you could use as a buffer. So those are kind of the three things I would say about it. Um, the first one, buy quicker moving inventory. Number two, merge and fulfill inventory. It can be kind of a pain, but you'll get paid faster. You also control the inventory. You don't have to worry about it getting lost at an Amazon warehouse, and you don't have to worry about the lead time that it takes Amazon to check in. And number three, you could buy other items that are cheaper at thrift stores or on Facebook Marketplace, and you could sell them on Amazon or on eBay or locally. And when you're paying $2 to $3 for something, if you get $20, $30 for it, depending on where you're selling them. If you're doing it locally, there are no fees. eBay has, I think, 20% fees, so a little cheaper than Amazon. But you could use that to build the cash up, and then hopefully, as you're spending, you get money from Amazon to pay your credit card bill, and there's some left over. And then as you build up that cushion, it's much easier. So thanks for a great question. Um, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. It'd mean a lot to me. And let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have any other suggestions about spending on credit cards, paying it off on time without having it stop grow your business? I would love to hear them in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video.